Okay, so we're going to learn about right hand lead system. So we know that quarter notes look like this, right? This would be a measure of 4/4. Okay, so when we're dealing with quarter notes and we're in 4/4, we have 4 quarter notes in the measure. Remember, the bottom number tells you what it is. 4 represents quarter notes. So you might as well think, oh, that didn't turn out so great. You might as well think 4 quarters. 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters, right? So let's label this. What I do? 1, then what? 2, 3, 4. Easy. Now here is the rules for stickings. When you're dealing with quarter notes, I want you to memorize this. When you're dealing with quarter notes, odd numbers are rights. We already know this, don't we? And even numbers are lefts. Easy enough? Okay? So if I ended up making beat 1 a quarter rest, and that's 1 with the parentheses, I don't need to put a sticking because there's nothing hitting. But what's going to be on beat 2? A left, because evens are lefts. So it doesn't matter if there's a rest. Let's do this one right here. What if I did this? 1 parentheses 2. 1 is an odd number, so it's going to be right. Then I go rest. Now, you would think the next note is a left, but it's an odd number. So you even when you have a rest, you have to stick with odd numbers are rights and even numbers are lefts. Okay? Make sense? We already knew this. We did an assignment based on this, right? So in a second here, we're going to play that and make sure you really understand that concept, even if you didn't write down the stickings. But we do usually first want to write down the numbers, then the stickings. Okay? Now I'm going to teach you the next rule. So this is really crucial that you press the record button on your brain. Go ahead and push the record button. Boop. Okay? What are these called? Eighth notes. Good job. Have your note head that's filled in, your stem, and then it has one flag, right? Now these flags are beamed together, correct? Now the rules change when you have eighth notes. Are you all really memorizing this? Okay, so now let's label this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, correct? Now here's the new rule. Now right hands are all numbers. Okay, number, 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 number. I'm going to go right. Here's a number right. Here's a number right. Here's a number right. So the ands are going to be lefts. That's the rule for eighth notes. Memorize that. Okay? Now what if I did this? I'm going to erase this. And you're like, what? Okay. Ignore that for a second. Let's look at that. It's got a note head that's filled in, a stem, and then a flag. Now it's not beamed, but it's one flag, isn't it? So it's still a eighth note. It's still an eighth note. Okay? Well, we got to know what this is first. That's an eighth rest. Yeah, you're right. Now here's the way I think about it. An eighth rest, a quarter rest looked like that, and it was the full beat. Now this is half a beat because we know eighth notes are half a beat. So it has a little dot here, and it's like a 7. Now this one thing right there is the same thing as that one flag here. It kind of looks like an eighth note. Yeah, so this will be 1, and a rest is parentheses. What comes after a number on eighth notes? 1 and. So what hand will play the and? Left. Okay, what if I did this? First we got to label it. It's the first thing is always going to be 1. Now that's an eighth note. What comes after a number on an eighth note? And. So it's a rest though, so it's parentheses. So the numbers is rights or lefts? Do we need to put a sticking here? So look, we go right, right, left, right, left. Okay? Make sense? Okay, now we're going to talk about something new. Now, we've talked about this a little bit, but see if you can use context clues to realize what's happening here. How many flags do you see on these notes? 2 flags. See? 1, 2. Okay? What are these? We're in 4/4. 16th notes. If you double 8, you get 16, right? It just keeps on doubling. So think about this. All we had was, here's an eighth note, right? And that was one and. Now we doubled it. So we're going to put a note in between and put a flag here. So now we have something here and here. Do you know what we call that? 1 E and Now, later on, we're going to learn 1 T ta. But let's just go 1 E and for right now. So now here are the new rules. The rights are always on numbers and ands now. So that leaves E's and U's are going to be lefts. Make sense? So, what if I had something like this? Well, first of all, this is 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and I know that 1 and ands, 2 and are all rights. 3 and 4 and. So all the E's and U's are going to be left, 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 left. E's and U's are lefts. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 1 E and 2 E and Okay? So, what if I did a rhythm that was like this, and I took out the E? It's still going to be double right because numbers and ands are rights. So you just leave that out. It's the rule. Okay, now what if I had something like this that starts with the 16th rest? Notice like a 7, but I had 2 flags for 2 flags. Okay, and then I had the rest of the notes. That would be 1 because the first thing is always 1. It's a rest, so if it's in parentheses. What comes after a 16th note on 1? 1, that's 8th notes. 1 E. So check it out. E and So what hand will play the E? Left, because that's the rules. Okay, now that's a really fast generalization of what we're going to do. But now, let's think about mixing these together. Now we have 3 sets of rules. Let's count it first. Quarter note on, the very first thing is always going to be what? 1. That's a quarter note. So what has to come next? It doesn't even matter what it is. What comes after 1 on a quarter note? 2. Exactly. Logic. Now, that's an 8th note on 2. What comes after a number on an 8th note? And we know 3 is next. 3, E, and what happens on the last beat? Now, doesn't it make sense the last beat is 4 because you're in 4/4? Okay. So now, what are the stickings? We have 3 different rules. Well, here's what I like to do first. I like to do the sticking rules for the smallest subdivision first and finish to the next downbeat with that. So what is the smallest? Is a quarter note smallest, 8th note, or 16th note? What's the smallest subdivision? 16th notes. So what are the rules for 16th notes? Numbers and ands are rights. E's and U's are lefts. And I'm going to finish to the downbeat. So this number is a right. Now, isn't an even number with the quarter note rolls usually left because it's an even number? Well, we're going to let the 16th note rule finish, and then that's what the answer is. Okay, what's the next smallest? Quarter note or 8th note? 8th note, because that's smaller, because it's a chopped up quarter. So the rules for 8th notes are numbers are right, are rights, and ands are lefts. So this number is right, this and is left. And then here's the only thing left. It's a quarter note rule. So it's an odd number, so what hand? Odd number's right. So you have to balance these 3 rules, and that's how you figure it out. You always go from the smallest subdivision and out. Okay? All right, now it's time to put this to use. Okay, so now we're looking at our check patterns. Okay? Now, go ahead and stand up and get behind your equipment. Set up flat. Come up. Open up to full stroke position. Make sure your wrist is turned. Come back down to bunny slope. And every stroke we do, go ahead, is going to be full stroke. Get that thumb on, Levi. Come on. You know that. Every stroke we do is going to be full stroke and relax where we feel the vibration. Now, what are the rules for quarter notes? Odd numbers are rights. Even numbers are lefts. Make sense? All right, so let's try it. Ready? We're just going to go with my tempo because I didn't bring my other phone where I could play a piece of music, so I'm going to just keep it for you. So obviously the first line is just right, left, right, left. 1, 2, first line, go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, and we'll stop there. And I should have said 4. I shouldn't have said and. Okay? Now I like that you guys stop because there's a double bar line. Now technically there's a repeat, but we're not going to do repeats today. Okay, now I want you to look at number 1. The rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 for number 1. What's the sticking going to be? Right, left, right, 4. Then on the next measure, because it's 1 again, odd number, it's going to be right, left, right, 4. Okay? Here we go. Number 1. 2 measures only. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. 2 measures. Do it again. Count the numbers out loud and whisper the rest. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now say the stickings and then say rest. 1, 2, ready, go. Right, left, right, rest. Right, left, right, rest. Now what hand did you play on measure 2? Whoopsies, you did your left. It's a right hand. Now why did you do that? Because your left was like, Your left was like, oh, the right hand just played my turn, my turn, my turn. Right? But the rule is that the right hand plays odd numbers. And your left hand, you got to tell your left hand, hey, left hand, you need to follow the rules. Okay. All right? Now, look at number 2. Analyze. They took away the counts. Hope you can do it. Okay? So count it. Just count it out loud. 1, don't play. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now think about this. Right hand's going to be on 1. And then what's going to be the rest of them? 2 and 4. So that's going to be which hand? The left. Good luck. Here we go. Up position, recline position. Use full strokes. Feel the vibration. Number 2, 2 measures. Count the numbers and whisper the rest. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was a disaster. Let's try it again. Number 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's try it again. You're playing on the rest. You looking at number 2? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. What hand is 4? Left, not right. Again, your right hand went, no fair, my turn. Right? But you got to follow the rules. Odd, even numbers are lefts. 1, 2, number 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have whispered 3. Don't do this. Get them up. Okay? Now, some of you are almost late after the bar line in measure 2. Don't let the bar lines make you slow. Okay? You starting to get the idea of these rules? Okay, look at number 3. I'm not going to say anything. You're going to have 10 seconds to analyze. And I want you to get the stickings right, and I want you to get the counts right. Number 3. Look at it. All right, good luck. Get the stickings right, say the counts, and whisper the rest. Number 3, good luck. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you guys did a really good job. Thank you for not playing extra notes. Again, that bar line made you late. So don't let the bar line stop your eyeballs from looking ahead. You got the stickings right, didn't you? And you know what, guys? Your full strokes are actually looking really good. Okay? So the only mistake there was you were a little late. So bravo. Number 4, analyze. Go. You rest on the first one. So beat 2 is going to be which hand? Beat 2 is going to be which hand? Okay, here we go. Number 4. Don't you dare play on 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 is left. That's right. That's why we're doing this. It's okay. Number 4. See, you knew you messed up, though, right? So that means you have knowledge. So it's just, mistakes are a part of it. Number 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what did Mr. I do at the beginning? I try to fake you out. Because sometimes I want to see if you're stronger than me trying to mess you up. Yeah, exactly. I know. Sometimes I'm trying to work on your strength. All right, number 5. Look at it. What is going to make this challenging? You think it looks easy? That's great. Sometimes when we have more rests, it's harder. Sometimes it is, because where are the rests? They're in your brain. And so sometimes we have mental relapses, right? So let's see how strong you can be. Here we go. I'm gonna just go barrel through the rest, and let's see how good you do with these rules. 1, 2, number 5, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Number 6, look ahead. This one could get you. Be careful. Be careful. Here we go. 1, 2, number 6, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try it again. Not so great. Told you the rest would get you. Number 6, again, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did bar line get you again? Don't let the bar line slow you down, folks. Okay? Try it one more time, and this time I'm going to try to mess you up. Number 6 again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't let me mess you up. You stay strong with your counting. But don't do that. Don't you set a bad example for our audience here. Okay. Who let the bar line mess them up again? You gotta get your eyes beyond that bar line. Is it real? No, just go. Just go beyond it. Okay, number 7. You're analyzing right now. Don't even wait for me to say analyze. You're already analyzing. Number 7. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1. Oh, no. 2 rests to start, and you played. Number 7. Come on, Levi. Come on. Finish strong. We only got a couple more. 1, 2, number 7, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 8. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Both of you did the correct sticking. Left hand on 2. Yes, yes. Number 9. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. Number 10. Yeah, number 10. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another good job. You did lefts on 2s. Lefts aren't evens. Okay, number 11. Almost done. Do you feel like you're getting better? Yes. Yeah, you're getting smarter. Number 11. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I want you to try number 11 again without me counting, because I don't hear you. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, you did it without me. Okay, good. Number 12, and we're done. Think about it. What hand plays the quarter note? 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Yeah, hopefully we hear this on recording, but I had a hiccup right on 4. All right, turn the page. We're probably not going to get very far here, but let's see what happens on these 8th notes. Now watch me play 8th notes, the first line. Okay, we're on check patterns, 8th notes. Now the rules are all the numbers are rights and all the ands, or the tays, are lefts. Still full stroking. Watch me on check, the first 2 measures. Look at my hands, guys. Watch. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And now listen. You hear all that vibration? We want good full strokes. Try it. Check. 1, 2. Oh, you got to get in good position first. 1 and 2 and ready and go. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a choke. Oh, why do we play extra notes? It stops on the end. Choke back on the stick. Let's play better. That wasn't so great. Let's get the full strokes going. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and no downbeat. It's okay. Now hold on. I just want to tell you how much better that was. You look so smooth. You guys are so great. Okay, now look at 1. You have 1 and 2, 3 and 4. But then measure 2 looks different. It goes 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Is it the same? It looks different, but is it the same? Listen to it again. 1 and 2, which would be what? Right, left, right. And so would 3 and 4. Now look at measure 2. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. What sticking would that be? That would be right, left, right, left, right. Is it the same? Yes, same sticking. Yeah. Let's try it. Hands up. Number 1. Yeah. So remember, all numbers are rights now, though. Okay? All ands are lefts. 1, 2. Count it out loud. 1 and 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2. Ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and hold on. Why are you holding the stick like this? Yeah. 1, 2 and ready and go. 1 and 2, 3. Oh, why did you go left, right, left? All numbers are rights. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. See all the numbers start on the right? Okay, now look at number 2. It goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3 and. We're going to stop there. We're going to time out there because I don't want this to overwhelm you, because here's what's missing, and I'm going to get closer to the camera here. Here's what's missing. What did we not have to assist us in check patterns number 1 with quarter notes, and we definitely don't have with eighth notes? After a while, they took away the counts. They weren't written in. And then what do you also write in once you have the counts? Well, the rest with the parentheses, sure. But you add what's underneath? The stickings, right? So if you don't go in and write in your counts and then write in your stickings, and you don't have that support, you're going to mess up all over the place, especially as beginners. So what do you think your homework assignment's going to be? I want you to write in all your counts and your rest with parentheses, and all your stickings for the first page, and then I want you to do it for these eighth notes based on the rules we discussed. And you can see with my little scratchy handwriting how I put rights are numbers and lefts are ands. Because there's no way we're going to be able to play this whole page perfectly if we don't put the stickings and counts in. I promise you. Okay? So that's our next phase. Cool? Just do it. We're not going to talk about due dates. Just do it. Okay? All right. So look. Great job today. Why 5?